XRP bag holders could be the next victim in the trade wars. What's happening then? Well, right now, the world is in a trade war. The US has declared war against every nation in the world. And the problem I see it is that the tariffs that the US claims that they are facing are just a bit of out of proportion. The tariffs are calculated on the idea that there should be zero trade balance, or that the trade should be balanced in one country and another. But that is very, very difficult to achieve. Just to give an example, there is a country there that produces coffee, and that country is so poor that the only thing they sell is coffee. Okay, these people they won't be able to buy high-tech goods from the U.S. in a long while, but they can sell their coffee to the U.S. And the US then, can they produce their own coffee? No, they can't. So, for example, in that relationship, there will always be uh, an imbalance until that country is rich enough that they can buy stuff from the US. It's a bit like in Europe. We all use iPhones, we all use Microsoft systems. There is no alternative here for us. So we need to keep on using these services. And in the case of the Americans, if they want to buy, you know, European cars, I mean, there's only one option, right? So what's happening here is that the tariffs that the U.S. government has implemented are way too high. To give you an idea, economists estimated that the highest tax rate should have been 12%. Well, the minimum is 10. So realistically, the countries will now retaliate, and as well, inflation will go up in the U.S. and possibly we're going to have recession as well in the US, if not in the whole world. To give you an idea, tariffs are going to be around 50% on goods from China. That means that the stuff you're buying at Walmart will come at a higher price next time. So, with that in mind, will anyone hold crypto at that point? Realistically, no. We are already seeing people are dumping the dollar, and they're even dumping stocks and crypto. So I think XRP could potentially be the next victim here. From a technical point of view, you're dealing with a big descending triangle with the break to 194.62, taking the price all the way down here. I measured from here to here and only looked at the percentage change. I didn't look at the actual difference in dollars because that will give us a target down here. And how can this work then from a risk to reward ratio perspective? Well, if we break the lows here, it could potentially be giving us a risk to reward ratio of a cool sort of 6.5% if we drop all the way down. Yeah, 6.27. If we have a more modest drop of sort of 15% from the breakout point, which is not too much in terms of crypto, then your risk to reward looks at 3x. So we're looking at some very good risk multiples here. What's the challenge with this? Well, if for some reason Trump would backtrack on everything, we can have this push substantially higher. That looks quite unlikely right now. Another thing as well is if Trump would release comments or anything related to crypto that the deregulation is coming and is coming fast. That could be another item that could cause this to push to the upside. But for now, as always, we are trading, we are taking risk, and the risk to reward ratio favors the downside on a break to 194.62. What's your take on all of this? Leave your comments below.